Hello, welcome to the Age of Listening channel. Hello Cancer, and this is your reading for the month of for the month of November. I've edged these cards in bronze and they really don't shuffle very well since I did that. But we'll try. They look really lovely though. So like Seer's Tarot, and I'm doing general. Then I'm doing love and finances. Doesn't matter if you work or you don't work. It's how full is your larder. I've been doing some canning. I'm enjoying it. I'm a Taurus, so I like a full cupboard. And it's good fun. It's a good hobby. Okay. So, you. Oh, 8 of Cups. This is you right now. Remember, this is generalised. So 8 of Cups, 8s are always about accomplishment and action. Can be anticipation because you're moving towards something, but it's also as well, I mean, 8 of Cups, it's kind of a bit of a karma. Can be re-establishing balance, time to go, learn what you needed, moving on, you know, taking stock, deciding what it is you really want, and then sort of leaving old ways, moving on to new. The situation, very good card, very positive card. I would love that. Okay, so don't we all want that? With the 6 of Cups, 6 is always harmony, healing and cooperation. This can be slightly innocent and kind of childhood memories, but I kind of tend to see the 6s as more of a positive way, where we're really visualising and happy, we have peace in our lives, and we're kind of cooperation, we're happy where we are, you know, or it's, because that's the situation. Cool, very few people get the 6 of Cups for that. So you're either super, super happy guys and in a really great place, which is fantastic, or it is a place of this is where you'd like to be, and this is where you're moving towards. You're working hard at it, feeling the love. I don't know. We'll have to go and have a look at that one. So in the past, then you've got 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Well, boy, here we have conflict. Promotes change, bit of chaos and instability. And it's definitely the I take what I want. And so you've either been at the pointed end of the stick, as they say, or you're the one that has the is stabbing people with the pointy end of the stick. But usually somebody is taking their own needs as a priority. So only you know that. But that's in the past. And you're moving towards a better place. So the atmosphere, a little bit of conflict, bit of change. With the 5s, again, 5s are about conflict promotes change. And sometimes instability can bring about a new way of thinking in order to bring, or action in order to bring about stability. So sometimes what doesn't hurt, you know, sometimes when we aren't pushed, we don't move. So it's kind of a bit of a prod card. But the near future is the Queen of Wands, and yes, so it does bring you, it pushes you into a space of the Queen of Wands, and she's a great card. She's the one that will get you up in the morning to do the things you need to do. So if you are court cards for me are I tend to be an actual person, and so in the future then this is going to motivate you to be the Queen of Wands, or you've got a Queen of Wands that comes into your life that really pushes you to be what you need to be in order to get away from the chaos and conflict that you may be feeling. It can be the pointy end of the stick has put you in a little bit of a volatile situation there with the Five of Wands. You can be kind of not really knowing what to put your energy into, but then you meet somebody who helps you to kind of gather your stuff together and get on with it. But let's look at advice then. So advice, we have the Four of Wands. This clarifies this. So this is generally joining together to make things more stable. And I always view the Four of Wands as where you've got social order on a grand scale with the Emperor card. This is more your smaller group, your smaller social group. And there's a lot of energy here with the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It's coming together, finding people in the future that you can group together, because where there's group, there's power. And we've got Knight of Wands as well. So with the clarifying this, with the Knight of Wands who fears nothing, he's just excited, he wants to bring change, to bring growth, to achieve something. He's rushing in order to help you to bring about change in your life. And because Queen of Wands is just she gives you that lift, that you know, the energy drinks into your day. So let's look at love then. Push these forward a bit. The beginning of something with the Fool. In the past, you have the Emperor. So something very fixed. Something very stable. Very commanding, though. Not necessarily I like the Emperor that much, if I'm really honest. I don't think I'd want to meet an Emperor, because they can kind of run a little bit roughshod over you, because it's definitely a confident leader, but he's interested in perfection. But it also means a starting point, but it's a very conscious person, with head over heart, not romantic, not really sure I'm getting the vibe of him, because he's very powerful, and it's a real, yeah, bit of a control freak if you ask me. But anyway, let's move on. But temperance comes into your life. Okay, so there's, in the future there'll be a bit more balance. So in the past there was a beginning, and this is near past. This is the actual past. So possibly, I wonder if you've actually become a bit staid. Have you come a bit, has things become a bit lackluster, perhaps? Because we can see him here. He's just, I've forgotten the planet that he's sitting on. Oh God, what is it? Why have I forgotten? Is it Jupiter? Moon? Someone will tell me. But I've forgotten now. Anyway, but this isn't somebody that's very romantic at all. So I wonder if you were on your own and you've got a little bit staid, and actually in the near future there's a bit more balance, because he balances the moon and the sun. Bit more, let's bring a bit of love into your life. Is there going to be a bit of love in your life? I'm a bit interested to know, actually, before we go to finances. Whoops. I can shuffle these. They're teeny weeny, but I can shuffle them if I get them right. Sometimes these little mini cards, I just want to throw them up in the air, but they are really useful for fitting in to a small screen. And my hands are a bit sticky. Okay. So to clarify, the High Priestess, yeah, I think you've been on your own a little bit, or you're feeling on your own. The High Priestess is really on her own quite a bit. Yeah, and you've got the Five of Pentacles as well. You have been on your own, or you feel that you've been on your own. You haven't had the support that you've needed. Yeah, I think you've been rocking on your own. So with the finances then, we've got Five of Cups. Five of Cups is not a great card to have for finances. Ever. So again, we are looking at a bit instability there. But you've got the Six of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles is a bit more harmonious, a bit more discerning, how we help others. I kind of feel that here there's, because usually, I mean, let me get my words out. There are people that are given and there are people that don't, and I think we need to look at the future, or we need to look at clarifying, because I don't want to be super negative. So yeah, so I think with the Page of Pentacles, I think you've gone from not brilliant to okay, things have to change, to things will be offered to you that will help you manifest what you need for financial resources. And sometimes the Page of Pentacles can be somebody who's just learning about resources, or just learning in a new job, or but you've kind of had the hands out. Because for me, the Six of Pentacles can be someone that's on benefits, or someone that's just you know, having to be in a situation where there's a bit of penny pinching as well. It could also be that you could feel like you're helping somebody out all the time. Bit of chaos, not very happy with the Five of Cups. Possibly you're having to give money to somebody. But I don't really know if that's how it feels. I just feel like you've been in not a very good place, but you're slowly moving forward. So let's clarify. You've got Page of Pentacles again. Yeah, you're at the beginning. You will get to a beginning place where you will be starting to progress forward. But again, this is my worry card. It is a karma card, and you've got to learn, and you might have been putting off that, but you do have to learn how to be financially independent. I'm not having a go, before anyone says anything, oh my goodness, I'm not having a go at anybody that's on benefits. But it can just mean, because we all go through difficult times, don't we? So I'm wondering here if kind of at the present, at the time, you're just feeling, I have to watch my pennies, and it's a hateful place to be. But you're being offered the Page of Pentacles in the future, or you are going to be in a place where you're going to be offered some money, or you've got to learn something new, or you're going for an interview, or you get a job and you're a bit of a newbie. That's how I've kind of seen that. So as a general rule, here I see with the future, I mean, lots of energy coming in. It is a difficult time at the moment. There is a bit of competitiveness. The one that fights to the top is like the cream rises to the top, so to speak. But, you know, Queen of Wands. Right, so a new door's opening up then. So a new door, you've got Death card, new door is opening up. And you've got the energy to move forward, because your advice is to go for it. Knight of Cups. Don't like the Knight of Cups. I never do. Knight of Cups. So something might come in with the Knight. He's a bit innocent though. It's still, there's probably a little bit of insecurity there, or I personally prefer to see the Knight of Cups as somebody coming in who's a little bit naive, but full of pomp and circumstance and pushing themselves forward. Make it till you, what's it called? How's it go? Fake it till you make it. He's a bit of a fake it till you make it. I'm going to pull one more card for the far future. And you will be the Empress. So there you go. So that effort that you put in is going to take you to that fertile place of growth. It's a fantastic card for sort of seasons, a new season and progression and security. So I love that. Okay, well, I hope that is brilliant for you, Cancers, and have a great month in November, because I nearly forgot. Okay, bye.